Is y'all ready? We are getting ready for work, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do this. Usually, it's just music playing. I hope this is not a weird sound that this is making into the mic. Let me just put this down so my lips can stop being chapped. Okay, so I don't really know what to talk about when I be trying to put my makeup on in the morning, which is really why they're usually just no talking on them. It's roughly 7. Let me put my skincare on because my face feels really dry actually. So yeah, we're I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. Okay, just bear with me, okay? Did I mention I'm not a morning person? Okay, I'm fighting for my life. Just after 7 a.m., so I have about an hour, which should be plenty of time. Okay, so I'm gonna give my skincare a few minutes to just dry down, settle into my skin. So, in the meantime, I'm going to start putting on my body care, my scent of the day, getting that started. Okay. So, moisturizer is going to be Show Me Love from Enchanted Essentials. This is Parfums de Marly Oriana. And I'm going to be using Pink Obsessed from Bath and Body Works, which is a dupe to Donna Born Aroma. You see the dent. Okay. Yeah. And I'm also gonna I'll come back to the perfumes because I'll come back to that. I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, this new Lush dusting powder. I tried it for the first time yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you don't like shimmer, you ain't gonna like it. But yeah. So this is just the bottom part with the actual powder. I have the powder, some of it at least, in the top part here. You probably wouldn't be able to tell from the camera. I'll probably put some on my arm so you can see, but this has shimmer, okay? And I love it. Okay? I love it. I don't have the kind of puff that I want right now. I did order one on Amazon last night, but I am using a little one of these. So it's gonna do the job until the body puff comes in a few days. So yeah, I'm gonna get that started, and yeah, we will go from there. I have spilled quite a bit of this dusting powder that I just bought already, and I am annoyed. Anyways, what am I gonna do first? Because I need to show you a little bit of both. First, I need you to see how this stuff melts like butter onto the skin. I haven't put anything, even though, well, this is regular body fresh out the shower body oil. So I'm already shining a little bit. But I just need you to see how this butter melts into the skin. Okay? it's already melting. Hold on, let me bring the microphone back close. Let me actually put it down. The butter's already melting into my, you see that melting in, well, maybe you can't, but melting into my skin in real time. Okay. Camera isn't supposed to be this close up. It's because I'm supposed to be doing my makeup, but that's enough for me to put on both, actually. You gotta make sure you get them elbows, y'all. Okay. This, okay. Yeah, this is why I can't shut up about her products. Yeah, so I needed you to see this melting into the skin in real time. All right, now for the dusting powder that I've already started spilling, I need an official container for this. I'm doing this more so you can see the child. I wouldn't apply it like this regularly. I'm more so doing this so you can, I can't see it on camera, but I can see it if I'm looking at my skin. I probably just wasted a bunch of my powder for nothing. I can see it very clearly when I look at my skin. Now I look ashy. This is why I be running out of time in the morning playing around. I'm gonna apply a little more of this, okay, in some places below the neck. And then we're gonna get into the makeup. Actually, I need to go wash my hands because I'm probably gonna get glitter all over my face if I don't. Now, before I waste any more time than I already have, I'm just gonna use this face roller. Now, starting the brows, gonna put this on my brows. And I feel like it, for me personally, since I do get oily in the brows, it just helps my brows not be oily and stay in place. And I use like the smallest little dot, like you can barely see it, but it's enough for the 8 hairs I got between my brows. And this isn't a fun fact, but a random fact. This is the most hair I've had on my brows in like a decade. So yeah, I've gone from having 4 good hairs to now I got about 8 between the two. So that's why I know like I could stand to like get them like, what's the word I'm looking for? Shaped or whatever, razored down, like especially in this area. But this is seriously the most hair I've had in years, and I'm just hoping that some more hairs grow before I try and start taming the few hairs that have appeared. So it is intentional as far as me not doing anything about that. I said that, probably say nothing. Did I say what I was doing? I did not. This is the Danessa Myricks blurring balm, the Yummy Skin blurring balm in the regular universal shade, just as my base. Did I go in the wrong order? I don't think I went in the wrong order. Why am I discombobulated? The One Size Oil Sucker. Now, today I don't plan on doing liquid foundation, so I'm not gonna use. Child, I'm already spilling. Well, I was already spilling more stuff. I'm not gonna use. Is this even gonna come out? Okay, I am having an interesting. I won't call it a rough start this morning, but okay. Just a small amount that I want to put up in here. And I am gonna try and drag it out a little. Am I in frame? Child. I want to drag it out a little. Okay. A little bit on the greasiest part of my nose. I'm just, whatever product might be lingering on my finger, I'm just trying to drag it out. I'm not using as much as I would normally use because I don't plan on using liquid foundation today. Today, I just want to do powder. I feel like when I do my little makeup routine in the morning, it's always a full face, which when I do put on makeup in the morning, most of the time it is, but sometimes it's easy to just do powder and go. I'm using the makeup wipe to just free my fingers of any extra product and to wipe down some of this powder I have spilled. I'm gonna still give this the 3 minutes it's supposed to have, but just to talk you through what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on some concealer like under my eye and in this area, and then I'm gonna do a full face of powder using the Sephora the Microsmooth powder. So I'm gonna do that. And actually I could probably start. I need to set my brows. Let me do that. This is probably why I really don't be talking, because I'm not functioning well. Did I say I'm not a morning person? I'm taking some of the deep setting powder from One Size, and I'm just gonna set my brows just to further make sure those stay matte. I did not set a timer, so hopefully I stick to 3 minutes. And because I'm not using foundation, I'm just gonna dab some of this deep setting powder and like other spots on my face where I haven't used that oil sucker primer. All right, so I'm gonna grab my Morphe micro brow pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse to start just filling in my brows in the meantime. Lord, this trust the process. All right, so I kind of want to do a makeup essentials for beginners video, but am I even qualified? Because do I even know what I be talking about? I just be out here trying stuff and seeing what works. I might consider doing it anyways. But since I'm finding random stuff to talk about, I am in the process of doing 25 days of content, and I remember I've said before on camera, admitting out loud that I have a tendency of saying I'm gonna record stuff and I never do. Like, I'll have a bunch of ideas and stuff written down and I never follow through on it. So I had a list to do 25 days of content back in 2022. Never did it. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like I'm trying to follow through on things as far as creating content goes. I do tend to get in my own head and talk myself out of doing things. So yeah, that's where we're at with this. So this video should be part of that 25 days of content. So I started drafting a bunch of stuff starting like the middle of November, and then during like Thanksgiving weekend I was ironing my list out, still revising it as I go. So then on Sunday, which was the 30th, do you know I had the audacity to record 10 videos? Delirious after the fact, by the way. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Okay. I started and did 5, and then I had stopped because since I'm doing 25 videos, look, my wardrobe's pretty much the same. You're not gonna get a huge variety out of me. So I figured if I do 25 videos, at first I was like, do I change every 3 shirts? I mean, not do I change shirts every 3 videos, every 2 videos, every 4, whatever. Then I started counting, and I'm like, most of my shirts are the same, just 3 of them. So we'll do 5 shirts for every 5 videos. So just to make it easy. So yeah, I said that to probably say nothing, but I recorded 10 videos on Sunday, and it was, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, y'all. Like, because I did the first 3 like in the mid-afternoon, and then I didn't think not 3, the first 5 in the mid-afternoon, and I didn't think I would circle back and do the other 5, but I did. So I have 10 that I have already recorded, so I got a nice little buffer. I'm doing this, okay. I have a list of a few more that I have drafted, so as long as I record, maybe if I record some content when I get home, hopefully, we'll see, because I got a few stressful work days ahead of me, okay. It's the end of the year. We've got a few projects that we're working on, and I didn't take much time off this year, so I have most of my PTO left to burn, which means I'm about to be out of the office for a couple weeks. So the stressful part for me is I have a limited amount of time to wrap up a whole lot of stuff. So yes, pray for me. So yeah. And then oh, I'm supposed to be talking stuff out. I use the same old stuff though. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in 57G Rich Golden here, which is something closer to my complexion. So it'll be a nice natural highlight. And I'm gonna use this airbrush concealer from Hourglass in the shade Teak. And I'm gonna put this in the inner corner, just a little. Do I want to let this sit for a couple minutes? I guess, since I'm trying to find stuff to chat about. So yeah, I'm just trying to survive the couple of work days I have left, considering the mountain of work I have to do, and just fighting for my life per usual in corporate America. All right, I'm taking a clean brush. That's all I care about what this is right now. It's a brush, it's clean. I just pick up a brush and just start using it, which is why I'm like, am I qualified to be talking about makeup essentials? Because I don't know what some brushes are actually called, and I feel like when it comes to brushes in general, you could really use them how you see fit. So I feel like it's not a one size fits all for brushes. Like if you want to use a brush that someone might deem to be an eyeshadow brush and you want to use it for like concealer, you should absolutely do that. Like there one thing to note when it comes to makeup is you have to do what works for you. Like there shouldn't be rules per se. And as you see, I didn't add any extra product. I'm just trying to, whatever, if any, is left, okay, trying to tap that little dark spot I got. So yeah, same for my nose. Whatever I got left on the brush, I'm just tapping the dark spot. Okay. It's a whole lot of trial and error out here. Alright, so before I move to the other eye, I do want to try to set this. So, I'm going to use my Sweet Honey powder, the yellow powder from One Size. Actually, I'm going to use a pressed powder first. So this is the Sephora Microsmooth and this number 65, which is Toffee. I want to try to lock that in place. Let me just put a little bit up here too, just because I can. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. Still take some of this honey powder though. All right. Dab a little bit on my hand. And let me just do that. Okay. I feel like I look awake. I look awake now. In any event, I didn't say this. I'm just spraying setting powder onto the concealer brush so that it's damp, since the concealer has been sitting for a couple minutes at this point. So yeah. And what I'm also trying to do is drag it down enough to cover up, okay, where I put that oil sucker. Trying to cover these bags, child. Okay. Cover them bags. And this isn't like meant to be perfect or anything. I just want to look presentable, okay? Especially we buy all these makeup products, like let's use them. Back with the toffee and then more of the sweet honey. But yeah, trying to do this 25 days of content is quite the undertaking, especially when I'm one who will go weeks and weeks without recording. So yeah, I think that's part of why I probably just decided that I was just gonna start recording so many when I did the other day, because child, what if I had a few, ooh, do I got something on my nose? What if I had a few days where I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to record or none of that, but I've already kind of committed to doing this and I don't want to fall off the bandwagon. So this is where we're at so far. Do I want liquid blush or Noel? All right, next. This is a blush brush. So yeah. But I'm looking in here, child. It ain't no mirror. Yeah. Alexa, what time is it? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna tap a little bit up in here. Okay. And then this is the Sephora Spice Market blush palette. Okay. No idea if they still make this. I randomly locked eyes with it and said, I love when I just lock eyes with stuff that I've been having for a minute. It's kind of like having something new all over again, even though it's not new. I took this bottom shade, but I think I kind of want to put some of that bronzy one on top of it and see what happens. Let's see what might happen. Okay. So, during times when I feel like I got a little too heavy-handed with blush, I try to combat that with using extra face powder. Now I'm just about to start putting my face powder on. And I think I have one more of these. This is in the shade 70 Mocha, which they don't make anymore. So Lord, what am I gonna do? I have 75, but I guess I'm just have to make that work if it comes down to it. I hope they bring the shade range back for these, because this is actually, you know that song you skipped that you found out was fire? Yeah. So, like I said, if I feel like I've used a whole bunch of blush, I just keep adding the powder on top to try to diffuse, blend it in, and all of that. And I find that just doing powders works best for me, since I do get oily all up in here. I find that when I use just powders, I don't get as oily or like dewy or any of that. I don't know how many layers of powder. I just, until it feels like it's enough. Okay. Still hit it. This Yummy Skin. And honestly, if you want, you could literally stop here and just keep it pushing. But, okay, because I feel like a bald face lie when I don't have lashes on. I'm going to put on some lashes. I'm also going to put on some shadow too. This is the Nars Afterglow eyeshadow palette. Okay. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be using these two shades down at the bottom. So that little shimmer and this brown, that's more so my complexion. So we're just going to start with the brown. And I feel like if you want to make it look a little more, like have some extra depth or dimension, if you will, you could probably stick to a darker brown like I've been using for the last year. You could probably stick to like there's a darker brown down here if you want to use that. I feel like that'll look really well if you want to do like a more of a glam look, like a full glam. I feel like this is giving more soft glam. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that light shimmer shade and I'm just gonna pack that on. And when I shot those first 10 videos, this is the makeup I did. Same blush, same eyeshadow, no liquid foundation, especially because it was just a Sunday and I didn't want to have too much on my face to have to wash off after it was all said and done. And I'm trying to give that Space Cowboy quad a rest. Okay, that eyeshadow quad, I hate to see me coming. So this is where we're at, and it's still a nice soft neutral look. And I feel like if you want it to be even more of a natural look, you could just do without the blush and just do the face powder. Next, I'm gonna put on my Kiss lash glue. Okay, and yeah, I will say the one thing about doing powders is sometimes it can come off a little ashy. I ain't gonna hold you, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. It can come off a little ashy, but that's the thing with makeup. It's trial and error. Honestly, I wonder if I sprayed a little bit of. Dang, I just got glue on my bottom lash. I wonder if I could spray some of that glass skin setting powder and then spray the Until Dawn over that. Am I doing the most by using 3 setting sprays though? Also, I don't care because I spent my money on the products, so I should use them. And the thing about this is real quick too. If you think about it, I have been doing aimless rambling because I'm recording, but if you, this could probably take you 10 minutes. Like putting on the blurring balm and then a little bit of oil sucker and you let that sit. You could literally do this in like 10 minutes if you really wanted to. Maybe 15. I know usually when I'm doing all the liquid foundations and all of that, it could seem like it could take forever in the morning. And sometimes it really doesn't. It's just when I'm recording, I get distracted. So, yeah. Or if I'm just dragging and procrastinating and keep taking breaks, yeah, it can absolutely take forever. But I feel like I just said that to say nothing. Ooh, it's a whole lot of glue on that one. Oh, let me add some more over here. And with the lash glue, I want to wait until it's pretty translucent before I put the lash on. So sometimes that could take like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even longer. It may be longer because I did overdo it with the lash glue. So again, doing this whole makeup thing be real trial and error, hit or miss. Whoop-de-doo. I'm going to find a t-shirt and some jeans to wear. So let me do that, show you what kind of basic boring shirt and jeans I'm wearing, and then we gon' let me put some stuff up too while I'm at it. Let me try to do that. Keep things in order. What was I doing? I gotta get dressed. This is why I can't talk when I'm doing this in the morning. Like, I seriously have the attention span. Somebody said I have the attention span of a gnat. I'm not gonna say they wrong, okay? Like, it's so easy to distract me. So yeah, I said to say nothing. Let me put some clothes on, okay? I'll be back. Hopefully the lash glue be better dry. Let me take this mic off so I don't lose it in the scuffle. And I'll be right back. I've been talking and I've probably been too far from the camera. I mean, the microphone. So let me start this all over again. I'm going to be wearing some basic blue jeans from Forever 21. Ribbed black shirt. Probably got this from Shein. It's old, but this is what I'm doing. Let me look at my lashes. So it looks pretty translucent. So I'm gonna put my lashes on, and then these are the clothes this is what I'm wearing. And then for fragrance, doing Ensemble Gold from Lattafa, which is Parfums de Marly Oriana, which goes with Show Me Love, which is Oriana. And I'm also gonna add Casino Royale Cotton Candy Nights. This is Baccarat Rouge 540 and Cotton Candy de Dua. And I'm gonna be using my Pink Obsessed Mist from Bath and Body Works. I have a Love Don't Be Shy perfume oil that I just had right here. So Love Don't Be Shy perfume oil. I need to actually try this like on skin to see, because smelling this again, I don't know. I grabbed this at the swap meet in Vegas. So yeah, Let me find my tweezers. And these are lashes I got from the beauty supply store. So what I've been doing lately to help me put lashes on is my eyes almost, well, not almost, it's kind of closed. Lord, I had put too much lash glue on, some got on the bottom lash. So sticking together. You are seeing the trials and errors in real time, okay? Hopefully I keep that part of the footage in. I might crop it. But simple beauty supply still lash, but I find that closing my eye helps me. So when I'm putting them on, they're a little more symmetrical. I think that's what I'm trying to say, because before I wouldn't have my eye closed. I would try and look down or look at the mirror, and one they wouldn't be symmetrical. That's where I'm going with this. As symmetrical as I could get them, considering I'm not an expert. And they don't always. Okay, I have plenty bad lash days, and that's all right. I did the best I could, okay? I did the best I could. And yeah, that's why I can't be a bald face live with no lashes, because the way I might look before I put the lashes on, because I know it don't just be me, and it'll be some people if you watching. We can't see the vision. Once them lashes get on, don't talk to me funny. All right. So because I have to go put on some more clothing, okay, I already told you what I'm about to do. So I'm about to start rolling this over my skin. And since I'm wearing a black shirt, okay, I might roll some of this inside of that too. And I will be back with you in a few. Another reason why I don't need to be talking on camera while I be doing this. 80 sprays, just that quick. 20, 20, both legs, 20. I keep forgetting to pick this up. So I'm just going to repeat it in the event the audio didn't catch. But 80 sprays, just that quick. 20 sprays, each limb. Arms, legs, already 80 sprays. Okay. Finish your products. Spray that shit. Respectfully. And I sprayed my jeans 20 times. That's 100 sprays, y'all. Spray your stuff. Okay? You know what I'm about to do? That's probably 50. And what about it? Spray your stuff. Spray your stuff. Are you spraying it? Cause yeah. Spray your stuff. All right. More perfume. And I feel like I'm doing this now so that I got a little time before I leave, so that my scent can hopefully simmer down. And if it don't, woody-doo. Because whoop-de-doo. I can see the shimmer a little. You probably... I give up. I give up on trying to show you the shimmer. If you like shimmer and you're interested in dusting powders, the Fairy Dust dusting powder from Lush has shimmer in it. If you're into dusting powders and you don't like shimmer, stay the hell away from it. Don't buy it. Okay? All right. We good. Next, I need to... Yeah. I am a hot mess, and I know. I know. And who gonna check me, boo? All right, I quit, y'all. I gotta hurry up. So, I need my water bottle, my spray bottle. I might tap my edges with a little bit of oil. Oh, I need my one size setting spray. Please hold. I was actually gonna wear my hair up today, but is we doing a bust down? Okay. So I think we got a little bust down. Okay. I'm giving bust down to Zach, and I got a little. Please talk to me nice, okay? We're giving bust down energy. I'm here for it. All right, I'm here for it. Got this necklace from Shein, by the way. It was like $2. It's one of the perks of having a boring name. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it for... I've been on this camera for almost 90 minutes. I've been doing a whole lot to have done really nothing at all. But this is the look of the day. Bust down. Okay. I already told you my scent, but I'll tell you again. Ensemble Gold from Lattafa and Casino Royale Cotton Candy Nights from Dua. The done. Okay. Body care is Show Me Love from Enchanted Essentials. Light, let me be great. Show her products. Show her products. There we go. This is Parfums de Marly Oriana. And Pink Obsessed from Bath and Body Works, which is Valentino Zanaborn Aroma. And it's kind of even a little homage to Donna Ivory, because I could have done that. But you know what? We could break that out another day. I say that to say nothing. Alexa, what time is it? It's almost 8:30, so as you can see, one thing I'm going to do is waste some damn time in the morning. Y'all, thank you for watching, okay? Please don't judge me, okay? Yes, I have a short attention span. I be doing random stuff. I be all over the place. But hang in there with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy the 25 days of content. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck while I push through. All right, bye.